My apologies for the location. I would have preferred to brief you in City Hall, but I'm regrettably short on time, so I had to ask the captain here to lend us this room. Anyway, let's move on to confirming your assignments and lodgings. Hold on a minute. How did you, of all people, end up being the one to sort out all lodgings and tasks? It seems a little too convenient. Yeah, now that you've mentioned it. If you wouldn't mind us asking, sir, how did you wind up as our point of contact? My apologies, I probably should have expanded a little more first. It's actually a very simple reason. I'm here because I sit on Force Military Academy's board of directors. You what? How? Frist uses his brother and at least his mother, and Mark as his father? It stretches the bounds of imagination to believe the Academy's choice of directors is mere coincidence. I can assure you that the three of us didn't arrange for it to be that way. If anything, it wasn't sure what to do when the Academy first offered the position to me. The Academy did? Would I be right in assuming there's some kind of secret reason behind the formation of Class 7? I'm afraid it's not my place to say, but whatever the case may be, I'm the third and final member of the Board of Directions, and that's why I'm the one who's prepared your fleet study tasks and arranged lodging for all of you. Unbelievable. It's all starting to make sense now. Thanks for clearing that up, sir. Anyway, back to what you were saying before. Yes, as I said, I'm short on time, so I'm afraid I'll have to keep this brief. The field study will take place over 3 days, of which this is the first. As such, the third is a coincidence with the start of the summer festival. Each group will be assigned half of the city and tend to a list of needs I've drawn up for you. So one group will take the eastern half of the city and the other group the west. The city's big enough that it looks like we'll be working apart even though we're in the same place. Indeed, I'm sure you've seen for yourselves how vast Heimdallr is. If both groups were to rove about the entire city, you've had trouble getting anything done. As such, I've broken it down so that all of Group A's tasks cover the area east of Wanquer Street. We have our Group B's tasks focus on the area west of Wanquer Street. Must be an important street. I believe Wanquer Street is the main thoroughfare that runs through the city leading to the Imperial Palace. That's the one. As soon as we leave the station, you'll see it stretching out to the north. It's hardly a precise division, but for the purpose of this field study, I'm sure it would be more than sufficient. And I'd like each group to take one of these envelopes. Address and key. This envelope looks just like the ones we usually get with our field study itinerary. What about the address and key? Group A, Alte Street, 43221, West Street, 527126. And Alte Street? It's around where my family lives. Really? Yep, can't say the address brings any particular places to mind though. Seem to remember Wester Street being a main street in the city, west city side of the city. Yes, it's a fairly lively working class neighborhood. That are these. That's right, the address of the place you'll be staying while you're here along with the keys. Both groups will be staying in different places, so I suggest tracking down your lodgings before you start work. Think of it as a small orienteering exercise to help you get a better feel for the city. Oh, my apologies, I'm afraid I'll have to take my leave now. Dad? Preparations for the summer festival have me running from place to place, as you can imagine. I wish I could stay and chat a bit longer, but that's life and politics for you. Oh, and one more thing. The communications functionality of your Arcus has been enabled in the city. Good luck out there. Wait, hold on just a... I'm not sure what to make of it all. Since he's the governor, I was expecting him to seem a lot more strict, but he actually seems more... playful? I feel ashamed you had to see that. He's always been like that, I'm afraid. At least he manages to fulfill his responsibilities as governor somehow. Actually, I've heard he's extremely good at his job. Coming from the background he does, he's friendly and down to earth, but people say he's a born leader too. The Imperial Chronicle always paints him in a favored light as well. Here he butts heads with the nobles faction far less than his fellow former Chancellor Osborne. Politics or friendly demeanor can just as easily be an act to sway popular sentiment. After all, there aren't many who can waltz in and borrow meeting space from the RMP. Well, the capital is the nexus in the heart of the nation's entire railway network. As such, the Rebel Military Police finds itself indebted daily to Governor Reckless's good graces. This was just an opportunity for us to return the favor, at least a little. Come now. Well, thank you for allowing us to use this room for our meeting. We need to get our field study underway, so if you excuse us. Of course, I wish you well in your studies. If you follow me, I'll escort you to the station's exit. Incredible. It's so vast. Heimdallr. The size of the city never ceases to amaze me. Way too many people. It only starts to sink in that I'm in the capital after I see an orbit tram zipping along. Is that what those little trains vehicles are? I've never had the opportunity to ride one, but I believe they're used to ferry people around the city more easily. Yeah, they're the main form of public transportation here. They link all 16 of the capital's main districts. There's something of an icon here in Heimdallr. The fares pretty cheap too, which makes them convenient for getting around. Lots of people use them so often that they just buy a yearly pass. Amazing, all that and so many orbital cars on the roads too. Is that the building off in the distance? There will be a wall-flame palace, residence of His Majesty the Emperor. Although from what I understand, Chancellor Osborne's imperial government is also situated within. Yes, that's the case. Anyway, I'll be taking my leave here. I wish you the best of luck on your 3 days of field study. Thank you. Thanks for taking the time to see us off. Bye-bye. She doesn't seem like an army officer, does she? Indeed, though the Revenant Military Police are known as one of the Imperial's army's most elite divisions. Not to mention one of the branches most despised by the aristocracy. If a province has a rival, you can virtually guarantee they'll use it as an excuse to meddle in its security affairs. I've rarely seen them in the ground, though judging by their actions during our encounter in the nature park, they did seem exceptionally well trained. Yeah, even with the same number of soldiers, they had no trouble rolling right over the provincial army. And on top of that, the captain is so elegant and pretty. She even looks good in her uniform, so people have all the luck. It's like she's everything Sarah isn't. You could say that again. Though it seems like those two have more than a little history between them. Alright, I suppose we ought to get moving then. Yeah, we'll need to hop a tram to where our lodgings are and find the addresses we've been given. Got a long few days ahead of us, so let's give them our best. You can count on it. V, Laura, take care of yourself. You too. May the goddess be with you all. Take care. Alright, bye for now then. The eastbound orbit tram will be departing momentarily. All those wishing to board, please do so at this time. Nyong. We have to go in. Nyong. I haven't been to the capital in a long time, but I'm always surprised at just how big this street is. Really? This view is nothing special to those who lived here all their lives, but I suppose seeing all the autocars and trams zipping along must be a real sight from the people from provinces. Indeed, even in my home, province people are depending less and less on horse-drawn carriages. I've never seen so many orbit cars in one place before. Well, even here, carriages were the standard until around 20 years ago, but these days they seem kind of quaint. You never really see them anymore. The Republic's capital has a lot of cars too, just like this. After that, Crossbow probably has the most. Oh really? You've done a lot of traveling for someone your age. Though I guess when you're in a... Yep, eager work takes you places. Anyways, what's Alte Street like? That's where you were staying while we're here, right? Isn't that where your house is, Elliot? Yeah, it's a pretty calm street, I guess. Ah, we should be taking a ride here. Yes. I don't really find myself near Alte Street all that often. Looks like you live in a nice part of the city, though. You think? Maybe we should start looking for our lodgings are. Oh yeah, Elliot, you've lived around here, right? Why don't we drop by your house first? But... well, it does seem like the natural thing to do. I kind of want to see it. Well, it's really neat here, but still. I doubt my dad will be in. Not sure if my sister will be either. Yeah, I think you mentioned having a little sister before. All the more reason to pay a visit, right? Okay, if you insist, thanks. My house is a 2-story place with all the flowers over there. Don't know if anyone's home right now, but we can at least have a look. Yeah. Check. It's been so long since I was last here that I feel a bit nervous. Don't worry, I know the feeling. No need for such hand-wringing. It is your home after all. I know, but still. Oh, come on in. Okay, come on in. Well, it feels like it's been ages since I was home. So this is Elliot's house. Oh, is someone there? I'll be with you in just a moment. Sorry for the wait. What? Is she? She looks just like Elliot. Hi sis, I'm home. Elliot? Elliot! Whoa. Oh my. It's you. It's really you. I didn't think I'd be able to see you again so soon. Oh, thank the goddess. Sis, please, not in front of my classmates. It looks like they get along pretty well. Yeah, I'm almost jealous. Fiona Craig. I'm Elliot's older sister, Fiona Craig. I hear you've been saving my brother's skin at school? I'm so glad to finally meet all of you. Actually, Elliot's the one doing the saving most of it. Yeah, he's the perfect healer. Indeed, his attentiveness has proven valuable on many occasions. He is the perfect healer. He saves me all the goddamn time. He is the MVP in all of the fights. He heals. And he's a pretty good healer. Gotta love him. Yeah, it has. Are you blushing? Of course not, why would I be? You must be Reen, Laura, Marcus, and Fee. I can see what you meant when you wrote that you've made some really interesting friends. Yeah. You're not teaching any piano classes today? As it so happens, I have the day off. And none of the children have come by either, so I picked a good time to visit. Oh, you teach piano here at home? I was in a winter orchestra at the academy too. Is anyone in this family a musician? Well, almost. But that's not really the musical type. Couldn't carry a tune in a wheelbarrow. I'd love the chance to go to a concert as a family once in a while. But he's so busy with work that he rarely has the chance to come home and see us. What does your dad do anyway? Well... Oh, have you not told them? Now that you mention it, I don't recall you ever saying. Is it something secret you can't talk about? No, nothing like that. He's in the Imperial Army. The Imperial Army? Really? Yeah, probably no way you'd guess that looking at me, right? I didn't exactly inherit a physique. You've got a point. But man, the last name Craig in the army, it sounds very familiar. Wait. Your father wouldn't happen to be Olaf Craig, would he? The Olaf Craig, decorated Lieutenant General of everyone's armed forces? That's our dad, alright. I think I've heard of him. Many consider him the most formidable general in the Imperial Army, and he's known more widely around the Empire simply as Craig the Red. He leads the 4th Armored Division, which boasts the greatest firepower in the entire armed forces. I read about him in the research I did before entering the academy, but I never put 2 and 2 together when I met Elliot. Come to think of it, doesn't Instructor Knight comes from the 4th Armored Division too? Yeah, I met him through my dad before coming to the academy. Well, I'm not surprised you didn't peg me as Olaf Craig's son. I was kinda hoping you wouldn't find out. Elliot. Doesn't take a psychic to see there's something going on there. Sorry, I didn't mean to make things all awkward like this. Just don't worry about it. Alright. Do you know any hotels around here, Fiona? We've got an address for where we're staying, and it's apparently around here, but I've got no clue where it actually is. What? You're not staying here? Well, we are in town for a field study. Besides, there aren't enough beds here for all of us. But it's been so long since I last saw you. I guess you finally reached the age where it's not cool to give you sis big hugs anymore. I feel a little sad, but I guess we're all grown up. I'll still be watching over you, though. Sis, please. Sister seems to be even more attached to him than he is to her. Still, it's kind of strange. There aren't any hotels in this area, at least not that I know of. Huh? None at all? Perhaps my father gave us the wrong address? But your father doesn't seem like the type to make such a careless mistake. I'm not 100% sure, but can you show me the address he gave you? Oh, sure thing, it's written right here. Ian handed a memo with the address of the lodgings to Fiona. Oh, I think I know where this is. Isn't this where the old Bracer Guild used to be? Oh, a guild branch? Are you sure? Yeah, an old friend of mine used to work there. Though I've been out of touch for a while now. Really, I had no idea. Bracers, huh? Still, it baffles to why our father would choose to put us in an old guild house. Well, we should at least go have a look for ourselves. Do you know the way, Elliot? I think so. It should be just down the road from here. Oh, I was hoping you'd stay a bit longer, but if you have things to do, I'll just sit here alone. It'd make my day if you drop by for meals while you're here, though. I'd be more than happy to cook for you all. Sounds great. What do you guys think? Well, if it would be any trouble. I'm not going to turn down home cooking. I'm in. That's the spirit. I'll be sure to treat you to the very best I can whip up this evening. So make sure you get plenty done today and work up a real appetite. It seems we have more than just a festival to look forward to now. You said it. Alright, let's head on over to the guild. Okay. Yep. Dann können wir auch gleich mal nach den Büchern schauen. Das ist die Kitchen. Gucken. Was haben wir hier? Pixelgemüse, Pixel, das ist Kaffeebohnen. Ich glaube, das sind Kaffeebohnen. Mehr Nüsse. Ich glaube nicht, dass wir... Nee. Nicht, dass wir ins Café gehen, Kinder. Jetzt hätte ich schon mal eingeschaut. Soweit. Used to come pretty often before I came to Thor's. Perhaps we should settle our business in the area before we visit. Mann. There it is. Yeah, this is definitely the place written in the memo. I don't think we'd end up staying in an old guild branch. I'm guessing Group B was fixed up in the other one then. So there are more than one guild branch in the city. Yeah, back when the guild still had a presence in Heimdallr, there were 2 branches. The guild pulled out of the city over a year ago, though, so not many pay much attention to these buildings now. Is that so? The guild still has an active branch in my hometown, the Guam. Really, that's more the exception than the rule these days. The building looks surprisingly new considering they've been gone for over a year. That's because there was a big fire that swept through here about 2 years ago. They rebuilt the buildings after that, but they wound up getting shattered when the guild left town anyway. No one knows for sure whether the fire was an accident or not. Some people still think it was set by terrorists. Nah, it was set by Campagnella. I know that, because we saw it in the 3rd. That's an unsettling thought. It's just a rumor though, there's no proof of anything. Must have been that operation. Nothing? Anyway, let's head in, shall we? Und wo der Kasselsgang ist, der Start von Trace the Sky. My father gave us the key, so we should be able to let ourselves in. Well, shall we open it? Yep. Kann sowieso nichts tun. You know, I was actually expecting it to be way less tidy inside. There's some kind of notice posted up on the walls and bulletin boards. It seems to be a notice of who's currently in charge of the building. Apparently it's currently owned by the local government. Well, that explains why the governor had the authority to let us stay here while we're in town. Which part are we staying in then? There's nothing but a reception counter down here, so I suppose we must be staying upstairs. Let's go drop off our stuff and see what we've got in store for today. He's prepared brand new beds for us and everything. Isn't that going a little far? This is not a hotel. I'm not gonna complain, the dad really seems like a nice guy. We should appreciate his consideration. Alright, now that we've got our lodging sorted out, time to take a look at today's tasks. Feed study. Underground passage, of course. Mom. Heads off. Jawohl. Chronicles of the Chronicle. Amber of Moor. Und natürlich Secret Quests. The tasks Marcus' father selected certainly showed a variety one would expect from a city this size. Yeah, we need to make sure we know exactly what each task involves before taking it on. Yep, each group's covering the area east of Vanquist Street. Our group. Nicht each group, our group. So it might be a good idea to go around and scope out all the places before noon. Agreed. I want to get an idea of where everything is. We can use the orbit trams to visit all the relevant locations on the side of the city while we're going to our tasks. New to arrive with being our travel guides? Of course, might as well put our knowledge to use. It might be hard to show you around the city sights, but I'll give you a grand tour as I can. As grand a tour as I can. She said she fixed in the frost, so let's get back here when it starts getting late. Yeah, once we're done with everything, let's go to Elliot's house. Yep. Okay, let's get moving. We got a lot of ground to cover. Understood. Let's do all we can to ensure we are not shown up by Group B. One having control between you walk down the area, past the expert segment of the station, the tram stop which you can visit. Yes, I know. At some point the chapter need to ride the tram to reach your destination. I know. Da sind wir. Nein, das sind Bücher. Können wir auch gleich gucken. Okay, 24.07. Okay, in case of emergency ist Field Study Ding. Schreiben wir gleich mal auf.
Right.
Wenn ich schreiben kann Tag 3, das wissen wir jetzt. Gut. So, Bücher. Habe ich schon Issue 4 von der Heimdallr? Imperial Chronicle? Ja, gut, haben wir. Sehr schön. Wollen wir jetzt gar nicht hier. Machen wir als erstes Cornelia. Chapter 6. Und 7 sind in Altana Bookstore. Apparently not. Okay, Red Moon Rose ist in können zumindest mit dem Typen reden, der Nummer 9 hat. Das ist Dracos Plaza. The large building you can see in the distance is Wolfland Palace, home of the Imperial family and the government. I can see a statue of Emperor Dracos the Lionheart in the center of the plaza as well. This is the one place in the capital that never gets any less stunning, no matter how many times you see it. Well, we've come all the way out here, might as well take a close look. Yep. Quest. Where's Tim? Where's Tim? But when. You don't tell me when to talk to them. Oh, thank you. No. Still not. Ich schaue halt nach Kapitel 9, weil das ist das von Tim hier. I don't want the Inhalt von dem Buch. Ich möchte wissen, wann.
Right.
Jesus Christ, warum gibt ihr mir der ganze Inhalt des Buches? Auch noch auf Japanisch. Sehr schön. I don't want this. Okay, Miniguide. Welchen Tag der 24.7. Okay, wir haben Waterpark Robert, Ost, okay. What do you... Ah, okay. Okay. Afternoon ist das Buch. Und, von Tim kriegen wir es erst am 3. Tag. Gut zu wissen. Was bedeutet Fischis? Sollte irgendwo fischen können. Oh ja, wir müssen uns erstmal umschauen, bevor wir überhaupt woanders hingehen können.
My turn.
Right. Leave it to me. I've got this.
So, machen wir zuerst ein paar Amur. Zuerst Amber Moor. Oh, can't wait for him to sing Amber Moor. This is Warflame Palace. This is where the Imperial Government has headquartered too, right? Yeah. It's a pretty imposing building though. Looking up at it, one can really appreciate the grand scale of this nation. True. Oh, you're all here too? Wait, what are you guys doing here? Totally coincidence. It's not like we were planning to run to here. Isn't your group supposed to be focused on the western half of the city? I seem to recall your group being assigned to cover the east side, yet here you are. I seems to be our iris overlap. Have you been going around exploring the places on your list too then? Guess we only arrived here by tram a little while ago. Hey, how's everything coming along, Fee? Not bad. Still in a city this big, it's quite a coincidence to just run to each other like this. True, perhaps fate keeps trying to bring us together. No. I take it they put you all up in the old guild house too then? Yeah, I have to say I didn't see that coming. Your dad seems like he's the meddling type, Marcus. I wish I could disagree. I'm sure he has his reasons. We've explored about half of our assigned areas so far. How about you? You just started making the rounds, unfortunately. I see, good doctor in the city's west, but I'm sure you'll manage. Thanks. Oh hey, why don't we all get lunch together later? That sounds wonderful. There's no guarantee we'll be able to get together again during our visit after all. True, it'd be a perfect chance to exchange information as well. I have no objections. Alright, well, just give us a call in the Arcus when you're ready to take a break after lunch. We'll do the same. Sounds like a plan. Back to exploring then. Yeah, let's move on to the next area. Later, everyone. Later. Alright, let's get back to exploring then. Yep, right. Let's see if we can finish scouting at our assigned areas before noon. Was das trägt. Ich wollte schon erstmal nach dem Buch denken. It's the Ost district where I was born and raised. You find mostly lower-class citizens and laborers living around here. Huh, there are a lot of old-looking buildings in this area, but it doesn't look especially run-down. It wasn't included in the city's development plan, but they take good care of it nowadays. Once my father and Chancellor Osborne came in power, at least. Two of them managed to improve the employment numbers around here and turn the standard of living. That's why they're so popular here in Heimdallr. Chancellor Osborne in particular is famous for holding his ground against even the most influential nobles. Interesting. So does it mean we're near your house, Marcus? Yeah, relatively. Well, there isn't much to see here. Everyone gets along pretty well and they are always there for each other. On that note, there are a number of people here who would like to see before we leave, but we'll do that later. Fine with me, let's go. Ja, wir haben Pub, Used Goods, Haus. Okay, wir schauen erstmal zu den Used Goods. Dann, was ist das? Look, oh hey Marcus! Huh, what you doing here? What happened to your grandmother? It's kind of odd not to see her here. She called it quits basically, so now the stores are mine. Really? No need to freak out, I'm handling the springs pretty well. Anyway, we should have dropped by if you ever in the neighborhood. I don't want to have too many years on me, but I know what I'm doing. Okay, ups, jetzt lässt mir X. Okay. Ja, muss ich wieder. I hate this. Why do I have to do this like this? I don't want this. Schon bitte. Ja. Hier ist Piepnass. So, dann gehen wir mal da oben. Okay, dann gehen wir zu den Fragezeichen da unten. Weil... No, das ist ein altes Haus. Ich immer noch die Plaza. Ah, okay, da geht's noch.
Looks like we've hit a dead end.
This area seems easy to get lost in.
Okay, da sind wir dann da. Okay, oh, wait, no. Dann können wir das Ganze überspringen. Das here. This is the Garnier district. It's famous for being home to Heimdallr's opera house as well as a bunch of expensive jewelers and hotels. So it's kind of an entertainment district then. Doesn't seem like the kind of place we'd be spending much time in at least. There's a casino and one of the clubs around here too. It probably goes without saying, but it's completely off limits to us. I have to admit I am curious. Boo. I could do without the casino, but I'd love to see something at the opera house someday. I mean, the operas are the face of urban culture after all. I'd love to see one too, especially if I could get one of those box seats. It must be amazing to earn such high praise from you two. But right now we've got a request to take care of, so let's take a look around. Let's find it here. Okay. Bedeutet, wir gehen zurück zur Alte Street. Fangen an mit Amber Amour. Aber erst das nächste Mal. Würde ich sagen, war's das heute mit Let's Play The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Und wir sehen uns dann das nächste Mal. Bis dann, Leute. Ciao.